On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. He tried to kill a 14-year-old girl? What? He tried to kill you? Whoa! What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Most Hated JC, back at y'all with another episode of that Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My brothers and sisters, if y'all been in tune, y'all know they have been cooking up something fierce with this story, bro. Like, we saw how the trial ended, bro. Lana revealed some damning information so crazy that the trial had to be adjourned and extended for a whole nother day, bro. Today is more than likely the final investigation day to get all the pieces ready for the last trial, bro. This case is coming to a rapid close, but it is doing it excellently. So if you are as excited as I am, I'm not finna hold y'all up for too much longer, bro. Without any further ado, let's find some more of that evidence. As you can see, episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, day 3 investigation, bro. Hope you're having a good day. I know I am. Without any further ado, let's get to investigating, brother. Let us get to investigating, family. I feel good, and I am recording this in the land of the living hours. It's 2 p.m. It's not 12 a.m. like the last trial, bro, so. But I still might mess up reading because I woke up at 9 a.m. Still ain't eat breakfast. I'm fresh off that last Persona video, you know what I mean? But I gotta get my work done. You don't work, you don't eat. So, gotta get these vids done. Then I'll eat. February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices. Let's lock in, y'all. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. Yeah, you have a lot to, like, you know, you came in with all that and didn't do anything. I mean, she did buy us more time to steer the suspicion off Lana, but then she brought it right back on by saying she'd be forging evidence. Like, you know, sorry for what my sister said. Can't be sorry if it's the truth, man. You know, it is what it is. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. That's a crazy, nasty... Like, I mean, I get it, but I already explained my feelings on the last video. I don't gotta reharsh on it, bro. Reharp on it, bro. Whatever the words are. That's crazy work. I didn't know. I never knew that the SO9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Why is that so significant? Like, I'm still in the dark here. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. I'm saying, like, Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What happened to you? Talk about it. Right, what do you mean, what happened to you, fam? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. You? Like, what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? Right, talk about it. On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. He tried to kill a 14-year-old girl? What? He tried to kill you? Whoa! Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Why was he trying to kill Emma, though? Because wasn't he only killing people on the force? But that does kind of explain how Jake was like,
my brother wouldn't lose to nobody.
He died trying to save somebody, you know? So that's why he lost the fight. And he went out a real one, bro. That survivor's guilt hit. So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I mean, we saw that. I didn't see that one coming. I mean, I did. We saw it when we read the report last video, Phoenix. Yo, watch the vids. Catch up. Whoa, no, talk about it. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for that season. I was alone in my sister's office. So maybe he was going after the sister, but then she was there. Okay, maybe. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then, suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Like, I know I made this picture the thumbnail, but that stare is nightmare fuel, bro. Like, I was even thinking that while editing it. I'm like, yo, this dude looks nuts. Joe Dark? It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. Whoa. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. But before he could, Mr. Marshall attacked him. Oh, tackled him. That's a real one right there. He went out of G. Oh, if only his brother could be half the man he is. He was. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. That's crazy PTSD, bro. Damn. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. A permanent picture? Right, but what happened after the incident though? I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that? No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. Because what they would have tried to say, since she didn't actually see it happen, it's not a credible witness. So what did Lana pull out of her, behind to make it work? That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? That's a term I never thought I'd see in an Ace Attorney game. The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. Well, I mean, technically it's your sister's fault, but I guess, do you? If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. Oh, it's true. Even though he may not have known it, Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. Damn! Okay! After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold like she is today. She must have not... Oh, that's my reading, my fault. She must have not have been able to face up to what she did. Especially not to Emma, right? Damn, coercing or peer pressuring your own sister, bro? Damn, but what's this permanent picture you talking about? What did you see in the instant that crime occurred? Talk about it. Thumbnail? Low key? Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. That haircut, he got a straight onion cut, bro. Oh my god. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl? Golly. Damn. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. Well, that explains why, when she found out what SL9 stood for, why she ran away yelling, Trying to do more investigation, because, she just explained it. She just explained it. She made it all clear. Oh. Hold on, they give it multiple options for the thummy wummy. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Look at her eyes. She is like shocked. Poor Emma. You've been through so much. Damn. This game's so fire. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instance. Damn. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. Can you blame her? She was 14. Like at 14, bro, after that, I'm shutting down. I'm not saying nothing either, so I can't blame her. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago. Must have been right. That's understandable. I said the same thing, Phoenix. We're on the same page, bro. That's a lot for a 14-year-old to go through, bro. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. That's when it happened. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies. And fight the evidence to make an airtight case. Okay? Honorable. That way, Lana would never have to forge any. I see. That's a fire reason. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. Something puzzling, talk about it. I'm glad we don't have to present Emma with nothing. She's my assistant, so just tell me straight up, bro. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right? Is it what I said he was gonna try and kill Lana, you know? So that's double survivor's guilt. Emma almost got clapped in Lana's place, and then Neil Marshall actually got clapped in her place, you know? All in her office. That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? Oh, there's no mystery there. Okay, talk about it. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Okay then. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. Interesting. Okay, this happened at the police department. This could somehow give us a clue to the evidence room mystery, you know? He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to his sister's office, right, instead of out the station? Because the detective's offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? Right, what are you talking about? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly, didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. What's up with everybody giving me info, necessary info, like, way too late, bro? If you want me to do my job, tell me everything off the rip. I don't need to be finding out day 3. She was the best in the entire force. What? That's news to me. After the Joe Dark case, he was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. He probably wanted to fill Neil Marshall's shoes since, you know, he lost his life in her place. Anna used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. Okay, you know what that means. Detention center. Lana, you need to actually talk this time. Don't ego me. February 24th, detention center, visitor's room. There you go. You actually want to talk this time? Lana. Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. Right, and then she's just so nonchalant about it. I didn't think you were the type. Don't look mad at me. You're the one who committed crimes here. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? Because you're supposed to be the good, you know? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. She don't care. Believe me, I understand the risk. Lana, Emma told me about you. You still didn't tell us about your hand either, girl. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago. And how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. Right, like, I'm trying to clear your name. At least tell me why you want to take the rap so bad, bro. Work with me. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details? Especially about that unusual change of jobs? Right, because that's like Gumshoe going from his place to Edgeworth's place. Like, it don't make no sense. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Thank you, damn! Let's talk about today's trial, though. A lot of revelations were uncovered today at the trial. Not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well. Though, I expected as much. Did you know it was gonna happen? Like, I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? Damn! Talk about it, Lana! I believed in you, Lana! I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth! It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. I beg your pardon? You did what? Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. Right, bro. Talk of like we're trying to prove your innocence. Ugh, look at her face, though. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with the knife. Come on, bro. You gonna confess now? Like, again? Lana! I don't understand! Why won't you tell us? Right, work with me, bro. Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before. She made the same face in the trial. Granted, in the trial, that was the first time we seen it also. You know? Let's talk about your detective days, bro. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing! Before she started falsifying evidence? They still talk all about the cases she and Chief Gaunt cracked together. This is a hard picture though. But notice how she said, this doesn't involve just me. And who have I been sus of this whole time and who is pictured with her here, bro? Gaunt is sus no matter what way you slice it, family. We need to like pry more into his life or something, bro. Chief Gaunt? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. We need to know more. Damon Gaunt. He was everything I aspire to be. Are you taking the rap for your idol, bro? Like, talk about it. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed. That's not suspicious. Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you can use that experience in court, right? That's a fair way about it. That's a fair way to go about it. Gaunt's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. You see, that's where the shadiness comes in. He moves up to power and instantly moves you away, bro. What did you do to earn that, you know? To earn him being like,
alright, I'll put you in this position of power.
Like, you know? Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. Facts. We're here. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gaunt, right? Yeah, Phoenix, we have the file. We looked at it. Yes. Deputy Chief Gaunt and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office? though. Maybe he wasn't even after Lana. Maybe he was after Gaunt. He led a team of the best detectives on the force. There we go. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. And I even said when we first saw the picture, it looked like he's like taking charge, bro. You see him pointing all over the map? He was hype about it. This picture, yo, he is really scary looking, bro. The artist did the Thug Dizzle designing this man, bro. He's terrifying. Like, they did the thing. He do look like a serial killer. Cold, dead, lack of life in the eyes, bro. He asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. Damn, right when y'all thought y'all had him, he struck again, bro. And he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us? Right! What you mean first one at the scene? Damon Gaunt and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation went in its final stages and Dark must have suddenly panicked. Damn, he really didn't want to get locked up, bruh. He was like,
damn, they got me. Let me tack out one more in me though.
Like, damn, bro. That's a sick dude. So, he waited until Gaunt and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. So why didn't Gaunt chase after him then? Why only Marshall? Like, what was Gaunt doing? From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gaunt and myself. Like, what if Gaunt was working with him to try and set Lana up, bro? You know, because if Marshall was the only person chasing him, what was Gaunt doing? Having his hands in his pants? That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. That's what I'm saying. Where's Gaunt? I was filing some papers while Gaunt and Marshall were questioning Dark. He is so suspicious, bro. Oh, and that is the knife from the SL9 incident. That's the exact knife. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Oh, he still knocked... So he didn't lose the fight. He knocked him out. But he ended up getting stabbed, though. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. He went out like a G. Neil, you went out like a G, bro. Saved the life and knocked out a murderer. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. Damn, bro. I mean, you can see it in her eyes, bro. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through, right? Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, I think it's way too many coincidences for this to be a coincidence. Like I said, bro, if it's too many coincidences, bro, it's manufactured. Like, come on now, I can't be the only one who sees this. Thank you, Phoenix. I do not buy it one bit, bro. What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. I'm saying, Phoenix. That's why I like him. I'm telling y'all. When we come back to the second game, y'all gonna see me with a defense attorney pin that Phoenix got on my collar for trials, bro. It has to be done. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Exactly. Now I'm on their side after roasting them. Ain't that crazy? Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. I don't think it was that. It's just not everything was brought to light, bro. Life doesn't end with the closing of the case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Now I sound like them. They were like,
DL6 is not over. It's not over yet.
And now look at me saying the same thing, because they were right. I thought they were crazy. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon and Gaunt and I share. The office that Mr. Gaunt now occupies by himself. The chief's office. We need to do some investigating, bro. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SL9 murder. I'm there, Phoenix. I'm right there with you, family. I am right there with you. We ain't been in his office, bro. And he tried to present himself as some jolly good guy, bro. When he's probably hiding some serious skeletons in that closet, bro. February 24th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. This case is heat. I just wish it didn't start off so bumpy, but I'm glad I ended up not giving up on it, bro. Because ever since the return, it's been nothing but heat, in my opinion. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. Things seem kind of quiet around here today. You're right. Chief of Detective seems the same, though. Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to? Right. We can come back here later. Alright, so where are we trying to go? The entrance, maybe? Talk about it. 24 Police Department entrance. There we go! Howdy, Bambina. We fighting the same fight now, gang, so like, lose the tude and help me, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, Mr. Marshall! I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. So what was you expecting, family? Yeah, etc. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck how to run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Who is Billy? Like, stop with the BS talk. I'm trying to help, man. You better make me not want to help you no more. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Right? Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. But we all know I won't be coming back. Yeah, your job is cooked, fam. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. Good thing we got all the evidence we needed, right? But, Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I need to know the truth about, it was this one. It was that one. My fault. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting the steak lunch today. Alright, so you want to talk about it? Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? I'm telling you, bro, Gaunt was pulling some crazy strings behind the scenes. It has that, like, that's the only thing that works here, bro. Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. Yo! For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? I mean, Dark did have his finger on the thing, bro, so it works, but yeah, with the broken tip is kind of weird, huh? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. Where was the other end of the knife? A question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. Here we go! What does that mean? It wasn't the murder weapon. It means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. I'm telling you, on the same page with bro now. I'm not taking any of those roasts back though, because they are deserved, but at least he's working with us now. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. But the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? Not have, it was, bro. That case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind? Alright, we're gonna talk about it after Prosecutor Marshall though. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I mean, he got the award for it and all, bro. Proof's in the pudding. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. Damn, like that's something you should look back on and celebrate, bro. And to think it went like the worst way possible. I kind of feel like you can't help but feel for him, bro. How old was he, your brother? He was 27 at the time. It's his younger brother, cause this dude's 33, so he was 31. When the case, this is his baby bro. Damn, it just keeps getting worse and worse, bro. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? I knew it. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day of the evidence transfer. Like, bro, it's way too many coincidences, bro. Like I've been saying from the jump, it's a setup, bro. I may not have had the people who were setting it up correct, but nonetheless, set up vibes from the jump. Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall, there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Right, we still don't know who actually stole the evidence, though. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Well, no, we do know. It was whoever 777 was, did the first murder. They murdered Goodman, cleaned up the scene, stole the evidence, and then tried to set up Edgeworth. They did 4 things, that 777 number. And that 777 number has to be Gaunt, bro. There's literally nobody else that fits the bill. The only reason that Lana could be a suspect is because, like they said, that number applies to high-ranking officials. And Lana is the chief of prosecutors. But we know it's not Lana. So it would have to be the chief of police, bro. I'm saying, like, come on, man. My theory is pretty compy so far, bro. Let's talk about the scars the case left, though. There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Right. Angel and Jake lost their job, Neil got murdered, and now, in this case today, Bruce got murdered. Like, this is crazy. Miss Star was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. That's why they waited 2 years till the case was closed, bro. Nah, they were careful enough not to be too obvious. Hey? What are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gaunt and Lana Skye. Right? I don't know if Lana was necessarily involved, but no, she would have had to been if she's ready to take the fall for it, bro. Like, she would have had to have been involved in some degree, bro. Lana Skye, what we talking? We're on the same exact page, Jake. I feel you, brother. The investigation lead, Damon Gaunt, and his second in command, Lana Skye. Talk about it. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah. Damon Gaunt, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. Like, everything ties back to Gaunt, bro. She's never been the same since she left. Exactly, bro. Everything ties back to him. If he's not the killer in this case, he hired a hitman, bro. Like, he's involved in getting Bruce Goodman clapped somehow, cleaning up all evidence of anybody who knew about him forging the evidence for this case, bro. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Skye was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma says something like that too. I was just about to say that, Phoenix. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Damn, not even he knew. Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago. Can I find out the secret, please? So, there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? I mean, it was very much helpful. I'm glad we're finally learning more about the SL9 since, like, I gotta somehow crack this case and the current one, prove the connection like with DL6. So I'm glad, but golly, there's still so much to know. It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. Right, he was too oblivious. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. Right, now Edgeworth got used to prove the rumor true. That's crazy. That someone is Damon Guy. Because even when we brought him to trial, he was acting fishy, you know? Like, he was messing up stuff with Edgeworth, sending evidence at the very last minute, you know, that it couldn't even be submitted, bro. Had me thinking Angel and Jake were crazy when they were the actual real ones, bro. That's crazy. All because he put on a smile and acted cool, bro. Not knowing he got the darkest secrets of everybody. Don't believe me? But I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Ugh. That's a new animation. It's still nasty, though. Too bad I won't be around to work with you. I would have liked to work with you too, fam. Damn, bro. Wait, oh, he's talking to Emma, not even me. My fault. When you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. Yeah, he probably going to jail. He probably going to prison, bro, like for a minute, bro. So where should we go now? To the underground parking lot, maybe? Okay. Well, what are we gonna find here, bro? Maybe we can investigate his office, because we never been to the security room. February 24th, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. No one's here today. Not even Miss Star, right? We could have talked to her right now. We could have used that info for once. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15. It was beforehand when the murder took place, Phoenix. Come on now. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Yeah, it backfired horribly. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Alright, so any new spots to move or examining? What, like, talk to me, Phoenix. Oh, I was just supposed to go back into the police station, bro? Okay. February 24th, police station, criminal affairs department. I got a little lost. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Ooh, the chief? Wait, which chief is it? Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. I forgot his voice. Thanks? Wow, he actually talked to us. Why didn't he tell us that the first time we went in here? I forgot what voice I gave him, I'm not gonna lie. But the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do. About Mr. Edgeworth. Not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I can imagine. I think festive is the word usually used for those, right? I just said the festive season. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gaunt's office. Just use to connect the hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Oh, new territory. Yo, why is the audio tripping, bro? Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Why would you tell him that? Hey, you're right! You can't go in there, it's off limits! Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Right, the police station, criminal affairs, they just full of bums. Full of bots. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the Cheese's office. Now we know where to go. Thanks for yapping, brother. Oh my gosh. Here we go. See, this is the picture I wanted to see. I wanted to see if the trophy was broken from them, and it looks like it was. February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. This is definitely fitting, bro. I was waiting for the song to play. This is for sure a fitting theme. Whoa. Where am I? In the Chief's office, silly. At least, that's what it said on the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. I'm pretty sure you forgot all of that, gang. They used to call me Little Miss Bach, whoever that is. You can tell I'm not into classical music. I thought I was a genius until they... I didn't get to read what you said, gang. Damn, that's loud. I never could remember where C was. Hmm? Oh my god, he caught us red-handed. Oh, it's you two! Chief Guard! I'm looking at you crazy, bro. I can't even, like, greet you how I want. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. We need that. So, Righto, have you been swimming lately? He always all about swimming. It's February, bro. Ain't nobody swimming in February. No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately, bro. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? I just get an uneasy feeling around this man, bro. Like, I just have the feeling he's up to nothing but no good now. But yeah, this picture, bro. So that shield has been broken. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Interesting. Something's not right with this picture. That's the jar that was in the evidence room, bro! It was a vase! I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Not seen picture added to the court record. Nah, that's the broken jar we found in the evidence room, bro. That just proves Gaunt killed somebody with it. Come on now. Gaunt, I'm on you, fam. You up to no good. Watch it not be him. Anyway, I like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. And he don't want me to investigate. Interesting. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. But before, you just said you'll let anybody do anything. That could even ask you for $50 and you cough it up. What's to change your heart? All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. Here you go. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. And then he ended with that sadistic smile. Your eyes are creepy too, bro. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. You just know he's up to nothing but the foulest things. Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? He's acting way too sus, bro. Chief Gaunt denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there. Because like I just said, last investigation, he was literally like, anybody can ask me anything and I'll let them do it, bro. But now all of a sudden, no, he's not practicing what he preaches. You mean like a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. I don't know. Maybe try asking Edgeworth about it? Like, I don't know. February 24th, High Prosecutor's Room, Office Room, 12 Hotel, because that's the... Oh! That trophy don't have a sword on it anymore, bro. Hold on. Look at this. That sword piece is missing from it now. Edgeworth is just a shield. Interesting. Mr. Edgeworth isn't here. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee? Again? Took a real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago, I guess we'll just have to come back later. Phoenix, you want to talk about this, bro? He won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you think he'd want to show this thing off more than that giant steel samurai. And again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? Hey, should I write this down? Tell me what he was like as a kid. Nobody know all that. Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. And you're actually complying, Phoenix. Wow. Beach contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. I was gonna say, how does Phoenix know all this? But I forgot. Me, Edgeworth, and Larry were all childhood friends before Edgeworth moved away. I forgot about that, bro. I forgot all about that. But he always hated receiving awards. He makes some smart remark like, wow, this was the thumbnail. I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? I guess, bro, but more importantly, let's figure out what the hell to do. Maybe if we go back to criminal affairs. It seems like after every time I think we don't come back here, we do come back here, bro. And it's something new. February 24th, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, pal! What's good, family? Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From what? Right, from sitting so long? How will your feet hurt? Actually, I'm serving everyone coffee. Damn, they made you the store runner, gang? Me personally, wouldn't take that level of disrespect. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? I mean, we just checked his office. He's nowhere to be found, so... Edgeworth? No, why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago? Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Yuck. Ain't nobody after that man's blood, bro. They out for his neck, maybe. Even though that's also a pause if you know, New York lingo. Yikes. Talk about it, though. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Cause Gaunt's trying to clean up all the pieces from SL9, bro. Edgeworth is the last one. Lana Sky's the guilty party here, isn't she? Damn. Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, we kind of know who's been spreading them now, huh? Gaunt probably made Lana pass off the evidence to, spark these rumors, bro. And look how it's going now, bro. Followed him for 2 years. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this... Are there really so many people who hate him? Clearly! Like, what? In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Right, they always hating on the young buck. Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work! Yes, sir! Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat! Look at him laughing. He's like, I don't gotta pay for steak. Like, bro. Yes, sir! You gotta take me back to the joint sometime, okay? Dick, stop calling him by his first name, bro. Like, relax. Yes, sir! It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Oh, it's because you're dumb and old. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Damn. Finally.
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems generally concerned for Edgeworth. I mean, we know they're buddies, you know? Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack.
His final attack? You mean Neil Marshall Phoenix kept keep up?
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
If only he knew that girl was standing right in front of him, bro. Alright, let's lock in. Damn. That's what I come back to from my water break? Me. It seemed Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
The murder weapon? Like, well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it has something to do with the murder weapon.
Right, the knife that's not the actual knife. So maybe that's what ended up happening to the little sword from the prosecutor's award. That was the actual murder weapon that Gaunt used to kill Marshall, Neil Marshall. You know? Because the motive would be trying to... I still need to cook more. There's still more that needs to be presented, bro, before cooking theories.
Oh, I forget it. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Alright, but let's talk about Dark's crimes first.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? What made him take to serial killing, right?
One day, on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
Damn! With his car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal? What, he felt good out after that, so he kept trying to chase that high, bro? That's nasty. That's nasty, bro. That's a sick man.
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he...
Yo, can I read it first? Hey! Oh my god, I can't even read any of the thing, bro. How am I supposed to read it? There's no voice acting. Y'all going too fast. He basically just said all the people he killed, though, so...
The jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in.
Hold on, is that a setting, bro? Because, like, why did it just skip everything like that? Text skip off, bro. Turn that off, because I don't know what the hell he had cooking right there. I just missed that whole thing.
Seems he was a pretty careless...
Oh, seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
So he turned himself in. Interesting.
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim.
I thought he was constantly killing people on the force because didn't that say... Oh, well, yeah, no, it does make sense now. Because they said that evidence room was for... That specific one was for evidence of cases that had to deal with people on the force dying. And since SO9 was in there, I assumed all the victims were on the force, but it was only because Neil's death that it was in there. Got you.
Prosecutor Marshall.
I get it now.
That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot.
That for sure could be Gaunt, bro. Like, I was gonna say it from that onion cut because we know that Gaunt's hair is slicked in the back like that. No, but they could both have the same cut, I guess, or similar cuts at the top.
It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
That last witness, aka Emma. Damn. Alright, but they said show him the knife. Show him the murder, this knife. About this.
Hey, is that?
It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker. And was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. Right. And then Edgeworth's knife was the one in Bruce Goodman.
That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me...
My bad, I thought I heard something. The hell?
When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, detective? Quick, before you forget again! Right, his memory is not trustworthy at all, bro. Talk about the murder weapon, gang. This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right.
Why are you looking like that and scratching your head? You got dandruff? He said I just scratched mine?
We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? I mean, I was gonna say, shouldn't we be asking you? But, like she said, the lightning struck and the power went out, so she couldn't even see what the murder weapon was.
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Right, we've seen it was broken since we first got the piece of evidence, bro. Alright, sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah, well, anyway.
He swear he's not dumb when he really is.
Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
Okay, interesting.
It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match?
Oh, my fault. Did it match Dark's knife? Right, talk about it.
You bet. Down to the last fiber.
Interesting. That's pretty conclusive. Well, that's just what they told the public, you know? They didn't tell... Obviously, Jake and Angel and everybody else actually involved in the case knew otherwise. It was autopsy report added to the court record. Stabbed in the back. Died from punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. Interesting. Switchblade knife updated in the court record. The broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to murderer Joe Dark. Hey.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gaunt.
I can't ask him for nothing anymore after what we've seen he could possibly be involved with, bro. I don't want none of that blood money. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. It's gonna help out your buddy Edgeworth.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
And we have Bruce Goodman's to use. What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
Thankfully, he's dumb enough that he don't know when he leaks information. I don't need you. Appreciate your info, though. Emma, why are you throwing our plan in his face? How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
It's a good thing you asked. Good move, Emma. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. Right, he's the only detective we're cool with. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. Okay, it's another present my best evidence case. Okay. Well, the only thing we got new was this, so maybe we show him this? Alright, that's not it. Maybe let's try moving here, bro. You know, when evidence, when the presentation don't work, man, you just gotta move around and hope you see this pop up at the spot you're at, because that means new gameplay. February 24th, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is! It looks like he's writing something. We stopped by earlier and then he wasn't here. I missed you earlier, that's why I spun back, bro. Chill.
What are you doing here?
He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor, right? I mean, we saw it under the desk, you know. Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
I mean, it looked like, you know, you don't feel good about it. You're in your misunderstood emo, you know, nobody understands you phase, you know? You see the eyes, you see the pose, like, that's very early 2000s emo. Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. He's trying to put your sister in jail. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Neither do I. I've been cooking you in this trial, gang. Like, what you mean, some people? I'm not one of them, bro. Don't ever disrespect me. Sorry about the audio. I don't know why it's tweaking so much. Let's talk, bro.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact,
because it did lead to a man losing his life, you know? You're a murderer. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified?
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge.
So I guess you just gotta take it then. Good thing I'm a defense attorney and not a prosecutor.
The fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Damn, tomorrow's trial, what we looking like? Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me.
That's just like, I'm glad he's worried about me because, like, you know, I miss being best friends face, bro. I get it now, like, because Edgeworth is like a tsundere type character, but that face is nasty and I never want to see it again. But I am going to. There's 2 more games after this.
To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors.
Next trial's the last one, bro.
I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? That is odd. Remember, I'm new around here, so I don't know what the average list looked like. Everyone has been different.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty.
You know, he's doing his job at the end of the day, but, you know, it's not the right thing to do sometimes, the way he does it.
That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something did seem strange about it. Right, we gotta show him the picture with Neil gone and everybody. There, the crime. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were participating in a ceremony at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this!
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony.
So ugly.
I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office, right? What were you cooking up, bro?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff.
Oh, he was probably getting that screwdriver that Gaunt asked him to get. But my question is, why did Gaunt ask him to get it, bro? Like, you know, was he trying to place a witness to make sure his crime scene was all sparkling clean, I mean? I still didn't eat breakfast, y'all. I'm tired. I'm stumbling.
I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back? Oh, maybe that was when he got the screwdriver.
Right, this.
Oh yeah, Chief Gaunt asked you to hold on to that. So Chief Gaunt got it and gave it to Edgeworth. Got you.
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to. That's right. Like you see, again, everything is tied back to Gaunt, bro. Something ain't right. Let me show you this, Edgeworth. Do you have any thoughts about it? This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gaunt's office. Thoughts, questions, concerns?
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
I was gonna say, this is low-key a pattern, bro. A young prosecutor starts making a name for himself, they receive the award, boom, Neil Marshall dies, or boom, even though they're trying to pin this on Lana, they plant a dead body in Edgeworth's car using Edgeworth's knife, bro. You know what I mean? Like, something ain't right. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes?
The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. I'm glad you said so, Emma, but look, notice how the tip of that knife is missing as well in this one, bro.
Yes, you're right.
Did you not notice it? Stop with that face. It makes you look like you know something that we don't and that like you're doing some dirty work.
I remember now.
Remember what?
That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago.
Everything is too much of a coincidence, bro. 2 years ago.
There's a story behind its design.
A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Okay, talk about it then. Talk about it.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
No, I'm American. Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it though? For Emma's sake. Phoenix pulled the oldest trick in the books. You're not fooling nobody.
Very well.
He is not fooling us all. I know you don't know, Phoenix, because I don't know. Why are they playing the trial music? This story is really gonna come in clutch.
Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Contradiction. Wait a minute. They're really playing this story like it's a child, bro. Y'all are hilarious. Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right?
Exactly. Why you getting hype, bro?
Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Damn. He threw out a faulty sales pitch and now a whole word was born. Ain't that crazy? Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize...
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion.
So they ended up testing both. Got you.
Even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow! Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. Oh, so she didn't know. I thought they were gonna try and twist it and she'd be like,
Phoenix, I know the story.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield, right?
You'll have to ask Chief Gaunt. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Because it would expose him. Chief Gaunt. See, everything comes back to him, bro, like I'm saying. 2 years ago, the halberd was removed at Gaunt's behest, giving it its current form. There's something about him we don't know about, bro. Alright, well, he's saying talk to Chief Gaunt. Okay, I didn't even know we were supposed to go here. February 24th, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. I was gonna try and see if we could go back to his office or something, but we don't have a card yet, so that wouldn't work. But no, to see if he was around that area. Excuse me. Oh, here she go. I mean, we're homies now, so I'll let you slide. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? You said a quarter pounder from McDonald's? I'm hungry, y'all. She came up at the perfect time. She know I woke up at 9 and it's 3:38 and I haven't ate anything. I need some food. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Is that how the discovery went down? I never put much thought to it though, you know? But you know, the person who did discover cows could get milk out their udders, they was probably a freak, huh? Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SO9 incident. It would be foolish not to, you know? Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Oh, and you and Jake also kept saying,
SO9 isn't over yet.
You know, that wasn't a factor at all. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness? Oh, the made up one, yeah. She's probably in on it, because if she frames Lana, you know, Gaunt will get her reinstated, bro. That's probably the deal she has worked out, and why she's so insistent on Lana taking the blame, because obviously Gaunt can't go down, he's the head of everything. Instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. This stars hatred toward Lana. All dates back to 2 years ago. Talk about it! I love this theme. I might have to start using this in videos as well. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. Damn, bro. The iconic picture. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Damn, half a year. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. The days you were surrounded by 3 men was steamier than hot gravy, bro. We already know she's into polygamy. Is that the right word? I don't know. But you know, she always talk about she got 3 boyfriends. Is that when she learned to have 3, you know? Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Lana? Her? Lana Sky. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Yep. They gave hella thumbnail options today, I'm not even gonna lie. Lana? And Chief Gaunt? Indubitably. Talk about it some more though. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean, with the forging of the evidence? Right. Don't get me wrong. Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. That fishiness. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. Well, I mean, you lie on the stand, so like, you know, we don't really know how credible your eyewitness proof is. You know, after that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties, most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor, so that's what I'm saying. She must have had to work out a deal with Gaunt, because they knew cracking this would get them their promotion, and whatever Lana promised to do is what got her transferred from not even just a regular prosecutor straight to chief prosecutor, you know? Because Gaunt had the power to. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? So she's saying my theory's wrong? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. That's what I'm saying. And then Gaunt's the head honcho of this all. She was being used? Because now look, they're trying to make her take the fall now because he don't want to. Damon Gaunt and Lana Sky. Yeah, talk to me about the legendary duo. Gaunt led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gaunt's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. What you mean by that? Right, his magnetism? By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence, right? You know, the forgeries, all that false evidence going on.
He sits on a throne of lies.
If you know, you know. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence. You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though, because he's scary looking. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Damn. And how it changed when she got under his wing, bro. Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives, and then ended up becoming crooked herself, bro. Crazy. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall? When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. And that explains when Emma said that Jake and Lana used to get along so well back in the day, you know? And that's why, that explains it. Everything's starting to get tied up. Miss Star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Okay, so now we figured out where the beef started, because that was our question too. What is their beef with Lana? Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Damn. Same question her sister's asking, bro. But what do you mean by her being used, bro? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gaunt's powerful influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SO9 case, his position as chief was secure. What did I say? Their promotion was guaranteed after cracking that, bro. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. Damn. The prosecutor's office, so he needed to put his spy in there, bro. Damn, that's crazy. And it just happened she wanted to be a prosecutor too. And to think she was like the role model, the ideal prosecutor. Look at her, ended up getting corrupted, lost in the sauce herself, bro. Well, allegedly. We don't know for sure yet. What? You mean, that's why Lana was transferred? I mean, she did say when I asked, it doesn't only involve her. Now we know who else it does for sure now. If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. Trying to control all crime, bro. But how can he control Lana? I almost did Gaunt's voice thinking about him so much. I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. Exactly my point. Which would be in his office. That's why he don't want us looking around. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. The first helpful thing you've said. You listen to me, rookie? Oh, you listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Ooh! Like I said, the characters I've been getting on the most are the realest. I came to that realization in the last trial, but all the roasts have already been made. All the clips have been clipped. So I'm confused. What you want me to do from here? Go to Gumshoe, maybe? You see? Alright. Maybe with what she said, we have some evidence to bring up to Gumshoe now. February 24th, police station, criminal affairs.
Oh, you're back!
You're still here?
I gotta make 150 copies of these files.
Damn! Why?
Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
That's what I'm saying. Got to, and then that crazy Gumshoe's no longer working a case. And who's he good friends with? Edgeworth. Who God don't like? Edgeworth. Like, come on, bro. Everything ties back to him. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Nobody says DJ and people think desk jockey, bro. That's just not a thing in life, and I will not allow y'all to try and make that a thing. Like, try and make that reality. No sense. That's just not a thing. Oh, that DJ!
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no.
We didn't even ask nothing yet.
I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. I don't know what we should do to let me in the office. Gumshoe, please help a bro out. Your job will be okay in the end. Like, bro, I don't know what to do. Let's see, maybe I missed something in Edgeworth's office, bro. Because, you know, I examined all this stuff, but they did bring up this paper, and I didn't examine it when it happened, but I examined the trophy, funny enough. So let's see. Maybe this paper tells us something. I wonder what he was writing before. Right, they brought it up, and I thought nothing of it, bro. Now I was lost because I didn't look at it. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. All right, so we're gonna do it without her paying it. I was gonna say, is he just gonna let us look at it? Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground.
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
Emma, you couldn't wait till he turned around to do it? Didn't even look. What? Letter of...
You're having trouble reading. I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
Hold on, Edgeworth, you're signing this? I see an M, Miles. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean that's why he was like, it's too late to change prosecutors now, so he's thinking this is his last case?
I'm tired, Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died.
Damn, he's not gonna be my op in the next game, bro? But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either.
I mean, that's the thing. He is very disciplined, very strict, and prideful. And to think he got a guilty conviction under a real false evidence, right? Not the rumors, not just having rumors of it. He don't care about the rumors, but to know that he actually did it, it's eating him up inside. I can't blame him. That just shows he got a good heart, bro. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. Wonder if I can use it for anything. Edgeworth discarded letter of resignation. He's serious. So did he just not want us to see him writing it? Why did he crumble it up? Put it in a pocket. You want to talk about... Oh, my fault. You want to talk about it? No? What if I present it to him? That's gonna say anything?
They say where there's smoke, there's fire. Apparently, I was so caught up in the smoke, I lost sight of the truth.
Lost in the sauce, like I always say. Edgeworth.
The others are right. I have no right to serve as a prosecutor.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you were only doing your job!
I have always made my own decisions about what I can or cannot do. That hasn't changed. Forgiving myself is something I cannot do.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something! This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use for anything. Okay, so it's not for Edgeworth. Let's figure out what else we can... Maybe this is what gets Gumshoe talking. Hold on now. Alright, maybe this is what lets Gumshoe... What finally lets him do us, bro. Because, like, he is good friends with Edgeworth, bro.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper?
Let's see. Because we know him and Edgeworth are good friends.
No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious!
Is he ever not serious? You know him as well as I do, bro.
I can't believe they pushed him this far!
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too. But I know different now.
Right, you know, he's just tsundere about it.
He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective? Damn, Gumshoe.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But...
Here, take my ID card. We can't do that.
Oh, we can't do that. If somebody found out, he wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look, it's me.
I am the captain now.
It's no secret I'm already out of the loop.
Right, they're already trying to usher everybody out anyway. Might as well, you know? Go out on your own terms. I see that. That's a fire message, bro. But yeah, that's fire. He's like, they keeping me out anyway. I might as well go out on my own terms like a G, bro. I'll mess with that.
After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth.
This is what a real pal would do. Gumshoe, I like that.
Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake!
That's what I'm talking about. Alright, detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly in the pocket. A police department ID allows access to areas of the PD open to detectives. They're already trying to get him out of here, man. Like he said, might as well go out on his own. Like a G. Same thing with Edgeworth. Well, not same thing with Edgeworth. He's going out on guilt. February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office. Golly. Here goes, Mr. Wright. There we go. We in there. Time to do some investigating that he didn't want us to do. Let's see why. Let's figure out why, bro. We're in! If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out.
But you're here with us. You're done now. Yay! Damn, he got slapped again. Golly, Gumshoe. You cannot catch a break, bro. Your job and a slap to the face. Lost. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. We're not even talking about morgues anymore, Emma. How did you think he was a ghost?
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Detective Gumshoe! I'm not yelling. My voice is tired, bro, and like I said, it's 4 o'clock, no food in my system, woke up at 9, bro. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
He's a real one at the end of the day. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your card? Right? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Damn!
Hey, don't do that to my card!
Right? That's still his ID, bro. He may lose his job, but like, you know, just in case he doesn't.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
No High School Musical.
You really do want to get fired, don't you? Damn, Emma!
Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out.
I've got a bad feeling about this, bro. Let's talk a little, I guess. The desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Oh, this one? Yes. That's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gaunt's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
Giving him time to cook up forgeries like he's not slick. That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see. But ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk? That's probably where he hides that stuff.
No one except Chief God and the cleaning lady who's here in each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining. So you think? Tell us what you know about Chief, though.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SO9 crime scenes? I mean, that's the only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Facts? Like, why else would I be here? Why do you ask?
You don't think? Nah, you wouldn't be. No!
What are you talking about?
No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
What do you have me perceived as in your mind, Gumshoe? What are you waffling about? Okay, now then let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on, not so fast, buddy.
You just said, okay. What is it?
When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal.
I mean, we could worry about that when we're not breaking and entering right now. You know what I mean? When we're safe to sit around and talk?
You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gaunt might be a suspect, do you?
Oh, I've been thinking that since last episode, bro. Come on now. What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do you think of him? I think he's a suspect. I've been saying that. Chief Gaunt. So it's finally come to this. Damn. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet, I say suspect all the way.
There you go ignoring me again.
That was is this where I was supposed to be like?
Wow, he really is a suspect, huh?
Is that where I was supposed to do that? And look, he could probably hit the knife right in this suit of armor, bro. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons?
Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor? Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? I mean, that's how the police get paid. That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You're 16. You don't have taxes yet. But you will go to jail for that. You don't have any taxes to pay.
Shh! Be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak.
I see why you about to lose your job. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be.
I mean, I guess to each its own, but let's check this safe. That's like standing out like a, you know, like a sore thumb. This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay. If you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. They're gonna make me enter a code? A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. 7 sevens, input number.
Do you know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday. It's...
No! That's not what I was gonna try, bro. That's not what I was gonna try. Evidence time. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Input code. You already know. Talk about it. Code confirmed. Access granted.
It's too easy!
Bingo! It's too easy. What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
Is he serious? 7 sevens. The final ID card number on that record. And this just confirms who it belongs to, bro. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 7 sevens? That ID number?
I'm not saying it all that times. I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gaunt's ID number. You are cooked, Gaunt. I've been... Oh my god, you are cooked, fam. Say, anyone care to look inside? I will move. I will if you move out the way.
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's the final piece to the broken jar. Wow!
A shard from a broken cup.
Now it makes sense why Gumshoe was with us, because he was with us when we put it together. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here too. The wiped away handprint? What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth? Whoa, with the handprint on it. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
You're not a detective anymore for a reason, bro. Watch it. I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Alright.
A piece of cloth with the handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove it has something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these 2 items related to the SO9 incident? Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. Okay, well, let's finish investigating and see if we can find any other stuff. Wow, look at the side of Chief Gaunt's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two, right? He put something in the desk. Chief Gaunt! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. Let's check it. I wonder what he was reading.
This looks like a list of evidence.
Is this the longer list? A list of evidence?
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this.
Oh no, this is the shorter one. Hey, look at the case name!
Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here.
Look at him just forging and forging away, bro. God, you a scumbag, and to think I really thought you were a homie at some point, bro. Can never trust anybody. Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what...
No, about evidence list. Normally they're twice as long. Edgeworth said the same thing, family.
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-size list of evidence. And they were hidden in the safe too, bro.
List of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
Exactly, bro. God, we're on you this next trial, bro. You're cooked. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case! It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. Evidence list listed evidence in the SO9 incident was ripped in half. So this part is all I've got. It was ripped in half. Interesting. So why is it still an option to look? We found this inside the drawer. A list of evidence from the SO9 incident. Mr. Edgeworth had the other half of that list. What would this list be doing here? We better look a little more into this list. So Edgeworth has the other half of it. Got you. We already looked at the organ, right? Is any evidence, like, I don't know. I'll just look at everything just in case.
Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside.
Who are you, Tom Cruise? This is the 15th floor.
I know, I was just saying.
Saying what?
Ever since making detective, I've always dreamed about doing something like that.
Why? Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams, right? Including suicidal ones. So long as he doesn't go crashing through that window when he gets fired. Don't say that! Right, bro? He really want to unalive himself, bro? What is this? These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park. Damn. When everything was okay, we looked here. Okay, what is this? This was Lana's desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. There's not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Gone in the cleaner, they said. Does Lana ever come back here?
No. Chief Gunk must still keep it clean in memory of their partnership. They were the stuff legends are made of.
Does he keep it in memory of her? Or in memory of the crime? Yo, God, you're a nasty dude, man. Are we gonna see something different from this picture now? This was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here.
But hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to pause things here real quick. I'll be right back. So, y'all, you know how I was talking about low energy, no food in the system? I just had some Chick-fil-A, bro. I'm just saying, it's in that combo for best fast food of all time, bro. It never fails to be great. You know what I mean? But we're not here for a Chick-fil-A ad. They ain't cut the check. Let's get back and finish off this investigation. But oh my God, I feel so good. A brother was starving, but before I go back, let me take another sip. All right, time to lock in, y'all. Thanks for being patient with it, bro. So what I have to do, right? After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here, right?
Then went along with Chief Gaunt to question Dark.
Right.
I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later.
Right? Ain't that crazy? He just going to do his job. Next thing you know, clap. Gee, you think? Alright, and that should be everything looked at. Right now, I just gotta prove who the fingerprints belong to and prove the relevancy of the evidence we found to the case. Alright, let's look at this organ, just because it's the only thing left.
The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally, we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department.
Damn it, that's loud. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entirely different building. That's what I'm saying, bro. Damn.
When the detective screws up, the chief calls them to his office and makes them listen to the organ for hours.
That's a different type of torture, bro. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. I'm pretty sure he's not playing the good stuff, Emma. If it's punishment.
After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except for the ringing in their ears.
Right? It's loud. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. But aren't the chief's ears affected? Oh, interesting point.
He never listens to anyone anyway.
That's why he always takes forever to respond. His ears are shot. That's beside the point. But now what we gotta do, we got to prove the relevancy of all this stuff, right? What we found. I don't have it yet. I gotta talk. Hey, yo! Well, we found a piece of the jar, right? So let's show him the jar. Because we found the jar and the handprint. So we need to, show him this in the fingerprint set? Detective Gumshoe, can you have another look at this jar? We found the missing piece.
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days.
It was yesterday. Why did it do that? It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found?
You mean this one? That was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe. I mean, if you can't tell, if you need more proof, if you look on the picture on Lana's side, the vase is there in the back, fully put together. Right?
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells.
I'm sure it is.
Let's see if it fits.
What do you mean, leave them be? Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Rookie? Mr. Wright, here's some glue. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gaunt was knowingly hiding evidence. That's a charge in and of itself. Here goes. That's a re-put the whole thing together? Oh, okay, I'm like, you tripping if that's the case. Come on now. There we go. Fits perfectly. Well, let's see what you got, rookie, like I ain't put this together myself. There! It fits like a charm. So I was right about it being a vase. Come on, prediction counter, world's greatest, come on. That, of course, means... I know somebody's like...
Yeah, one thing right, and this is how he acts? Like, shut up, dude.
Chief Gaunt willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. With blood on it. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. What?
Hey guys, get a load of this!
What is it?
This piece you just attached. It's different from the others.
What you mean? The blood stain? Is that kanji? It's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. Oh yeah.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gaunt hide this in his safe?
Because he didn't want it to be solved, bro. That's why. Like, unstable jar updated in the courtroom. Evidence from the SL9 incident. Final fragment found in Chief Gaunt's safe. Blood traces. I said...
Is that kanji?
No, bro, it's not. If I show him the fingerprint set, can we, like, use the leather thing for the handprint? And take the gumshoe? I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is.
So you want to take some fingerprints? Yeah, the one on that leather cloth thing. That's a great idea, detective.
Alright, go to town. Sheesh.
He said, alright, go to town. What's up? What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
Bro, how did you get a badge? How? Like, if this wasn't the reason for you losing your job, I promise you would have lost it another way, family. And I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Like, he cannot be for real. It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this isn't the- oh, come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe.
Oh! I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right?
For some reason, I don't know why this comparison pops into mind, but Gumshoe reminds me of Benkei, if that was his name. Y'all know from Beyblade, Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, Metal Fury. You know what put me on the anime? He reminds me of Benkei a little bit, bro. I hope I'm getting that name right. It's been a long time since I watched it.
Sheesh, where's your sense of humor?
All my Beybladians. Y'all see it? Beybladians is crazy. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I'd have to be told a million times. I do! Alright, let's get this over with. So we need to choose a print to analyze, huh? It's looking like this one's the best one. So let's dust on this. And let's see what's going on here, y'all. Y'all know the drill. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, bro. That Chick-fil-A was so good, bro. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a little bit, bro. It was hitting all the right spots, especially since I ain't eat all day and I've been putting in work, bro. Nothing feels better than eating food when you earned it, bro. I tell you. Golly, that was busting. Alright, not the Chick-fil-A ad. Let's see what fingerprints we got. Whose fingerprints are these? Oh, well, it's not Gaunt's. That was gonna be my first guess. Whose fingerprints are these? No. Not Goodman's, is it? I'm sure. It's Lana? It's Emma's fingerprints? Hold on now! Why is your fingerprints here, Lana? I mean, Emma? No. How can this be? Emma, talk to me about it, please. What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? I was smooth finna say these are Gaunt's, and then I was like, not Gaunt Solana, Emma, out of left field, bro. Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? You know them very well, I'll say that much. Huh? It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Why are you lying, Phoenix? Just tell her. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. No, they're yours.
Psst. Hey, you! Over here!
Yeah, Gumshoe knows.
What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe?
How did you figure it out? Don't ask me! Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Okay, so he's only keeping it from Emma. Got you.
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
He said Claude folded and added to the call record. Found in Chief Gaunt's safe. Evidence for something. But what? There's Emma Sky's prints. Golly, bro.
Well, was I any help?
I mean, I guess. Of course! I mean, yeah, we wouldn't get him. We couldn't get it in here without him. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence.
Now that's not very kind, is it?
I'm assuming that's Gaunt.
In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat?
How did I know, bro? Come on now.
Chief Gaunt!
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective.
I was gonna say, Gumshoe do remind me of a dog with that face specifically.
Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry. We already got all the evidence. You're going to jail. Get prepared for a cot in a cold cell.
Oh, you in the coat? Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
He was gonna get out one way or the other.
But, sir... Now get out!
We ain't never seen that face from him. Look at that! Now that's the face of a mastermind.
Yes, sir!
And you're still respectful about it? If I know I'm losing my job, I'm finna hit you with all type of disrespect, bro. You are for sure. Sir is the last thing that would come out of my mouth, bro. I'm just being honest. You know, talking to me like that, bro? What? You said I lost my job? Say less. Everything I held my tongue on because you were my boss, changes there. We'll be on our way too then.
Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair.
Who do you think he is bossing us around?
Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
I'm staying with her then. What the hell? But sir, I'm not a licensed... Bro, can I read? I turned off the box skip.
You with the spiky hair, you're free to go.
And I'm not leaving if Emma can't leave, you freak. Mr. Wright! Phoenix, you actually left her alone? Yo, Phoenix. You know, I've always had nothing but good things to say about you, bro. That was a bonehead. Let me take another sip before I start making fun of people. That was a real bonehead move, bro. Why would you leave Emma alone with our #1 suspect, bro? I'm not saying he's gonna kill her, right? Because obviously that's gonna make things look crazy. But why would you leave her alone with this man, bro? I don't like that out of you, Phoenix. Like, you don't do much that I don't like, but that was one of them, bro. That's foul.
Look, pal, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Chief's office is off limits.
You literally, okay.
But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
You told me to. I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired, right?
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it!
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gaunt was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listening to me?
We're going back to Presalana Sky right now.
I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal.
Alright, at least he's gonna be with Emma. Like, bro, after that I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions. What the hell? So she'll be busy for the rest of the day. Well, the trial's tomorrow, so it's just for the rest of this investigation. Golly, bro. Take us right there, thank you. February 24th, detention center visitors room. I mean, she did, like she said at the beginning of the video, bro. This case does not just involve her, bro. You know? I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. He gonna try and coerce her, huh? It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. Oh no! I have proof that suggests otherwise! What you told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Press D! Now this is what I'm talking about, Phoenix. I still don't like that you left Emma by herself, but press her though. Yeah. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. I don't really care about your old school fling. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Yeah, because Edgeworth does have high praise for me because we've seen the cases I've solved, you know? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. He just like me for real. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Is he talking about my ethnic hair? That was my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Talk about it. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's literally exactly what I said at the last trial. Ain't that crazy? That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual, Damon Gaunt. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Yeah, protecting. That's what I'm saying, like, in a way. No, I think afraid of is more like it, exactly. Involuntary protecting him, that's what I was planning to say. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. And look at her, still staying silent. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? You really think I'm gonna pick anybody else but this old coot, as Phoenix said himself? This dude, bro. Well, Miss Sky. Oh, now you don't want to talk, huh? Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Now she don't want to talk. Do not forget your place. And do not forget your place behind a jail cell, idiot! Who are you talking to? I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? Now yo, Lana, you're a weirdo, and I can't wait till we deal with your case so you can get out my face, bro. Damon gone. We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. I like the wording, Phoenix. Why would he try to hide his crimes? He's caught. His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically hiding and forging evidence when it's what he's been doing this whole time. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it though that Chief Gaunt's name was never mentioned? Chief Gaunt? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was the police. Come on now. Me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Stop the cap. Yes, you, but also one other Damon Gaunt. There you go. If you intend to accuse Chief Gaunt, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gaunt falsified evidence in that case. Okay, say less then. Say less then. Show her the jar. Hold that, dummy. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. So it was either or. I was gonna pick the cloth because, you know, it was her sister's prints on it. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gauntz himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Press her, Phoenix. Touche, Mr. Wright. Don't ever test my gangsta. I'm Phoenix Wright, undefeated ace attorney. In my first year, went 5-0 against all the biggest and the baddest. My brothers and sisters, don't ever play me. Like I'm saying, second game, you gonna see me with that pin, because this first game, I had to earn it first. You know what I mean? As you surmised, I cannot disobey the chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why? What does he have over you, bro? Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. So she's still an ally. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. You know, what's the correct term that they use for when the murder has an accomplice? Duh. Oh my god. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. What's your orders, though? Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. Oh my god.
You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Wow. He really did set it up and just try and frame her for it. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. You know, when do we ever defend actual criminals? Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. Damn. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? You talking about the SL9 one? When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. Hold on now! So that's why it was still at the scene. That's why she was on the phone talking about some muffler. While she was reporting back to him. But then why did it call Emma when we checked the phone? The knife from the SL9 incident? Serial killer Joe Dark's knife? I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. Oh, so you actually did stab. Oh, so Angel was right when she said she saw you stab him. Oh, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird for stabbing a corpse, bro. Yeah, you're weird. Oh my god, that's nasty. Like, I know it's anime, but think about that, like, realistically. She stabbed a corpse, bro. That was already stabbed. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. Okay, that explains the hand injury. Got you. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. So that is her blood on the victim's shoes. Alright, so that takes care of that. And I kept talking about some DNA tests. No, it's her blood. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. So she actually did see you. Wow. This is Star, huh? So this is a real picture. Factual. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly, right? Talk about it! It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that, by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? And like, if you don't look at me, I'm trying to save your life, bro. But you wanna talk to me like this, bro. Talking about something. The weapon used to stab la 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 la. Like, bro, look at me. Look at me. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dart case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. Golly, bro. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. That's why she wasn't wearing her scarf. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe, aka muffler. Everything's wrapping up, bro. Right. Then I called my sister. Right, why did you call her sister? To tell her what happened. And to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. Ah, okay. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. So that's why when we called it, that would explain why Emma is so confident. But Emma didn't want to say it, but like she said, it's incriminating. So, you know, hiding evidence about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gaunt, the first thing I did was make a phone call. To who? A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall, okay? To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. So that's how he knew he could get away with disguising and stuff? He was the only other person I could trust. It's about time she talked, bro. This whole investigation, she hasn't said nothing helpful at all, like Phoenix pressed her for. She hasn't said anything. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. So that's how he was tipped off about everything. Got you. Oh, you mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. And now he going to jail for it. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. So that means Gaunt stole the evidence, obviously, right? Because that was in his locker. I mean in his safe. It was the cloth and the last piece of the vase. Or the vase, you know? Or the vase itself. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room? See, Lana's not innocent. Like, she's innocent of murder, but she's not innocent in general, bro. And she got the nerve to turn her back, bro. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. And you're telling me you in the back didn't hear anything? Like, you're just staring out that window? Like, what's out there that you ignore all this? But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright. Both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Well, you know, I'm only the world's greatest detective. No, I did this. Now, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. You think I'm gonna find out all this info and not do it? You think I'm gonna take a loss on my record for you? Really? Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. What's up? Detective Goodman's real murderer. It's gonna be a crazy trial. This might be the craziest trial all game, this last one, bro. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. To be continued. Let's go, bro. The final Phoenix Wright investigation, bro. Until the second one. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna do it for today's episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This investigation took me 3 hours to record, but to be fair, I did end up stopping, taking breaks a lot of the time, because like I said, you know, brother was low energy majority of this recording, you know. Been doing a lot of work today and ate breakfast, probably a little too late, but I hope this investigation was still as enjoyable to y'all as it was for me, bro. This game, bro, like I said, I'm so glad. I don't know, I just randomly had a feeling to finally get back into this game after so long, and I'm glad I did, because it's lived up to the expectation and revived my love for this game, bro, for this series, bro. This next trial is finna be crazy. This video's already long enough, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much in this outro, bro. Hey, if you have been enjoying the return of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney as much as I have been, and you want to see this series finished out and continued, make sure to leave a like and comment so I know that you've been feeling it, you want to see more. If you are new here and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn that bell so you're always gonna know when new videos going up, because trust me, you're not gonna miss a single one, especially with this final trial of Ace Attorney, the first game. This final trial on the horizon, bro. And since that button is directly next to the subscribe button, if you have the funds, extra funds to donate or whatever, to give to a bro, consider joining the membership, bro. If you want cool badges next to your name, cool emotes, and depending on what tier, get different perks. It's all up to you. The info is all there, just press that join button if you want to. Not mandatory, but very much greatly appreciated. Trust me, it's very appreciated, bro, because you don't have to. If you want to be the little most hated news, follow the socials that are displayed right here. They're also always linked in the description below for a direct link to our social you want to follow me on, and make sure you keep an eye on that community tab, because I do try and post on there as well. And also linked in the description is the official most hated mafia Discord server. I talked about it in the last Ace Attorney intro, bro. Pop in, see what's popping over there, appreciate y'all. I was surprised anybody even wanted the Discord server in the first place, bro. So, shout out to my boy Josiah for helping me make everything happen. And yeah, it's there for you guys. Everything's linked in the description, bro. As always, I love and appreciate y'all for all the support, and I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. This trial may be the craziest trial in Ace Attorney history, for the first game at least.